I was bringing home $1,200 a month. I was paying $800 a month in daycare. And, you know, inflation was 6%. I was getting a 1% raise every year. And we were so frustrated. We were going backwards every year, and our hopes and our dreams were just going backwards with it. Well, our whole life before AdvoCare was about boundaries and time frames, and I felt like I was always telling my kids to hurry up, because we're going to be late, you know, and they're little tiny, and you're bundling them up early in the morning to take them to daycare, and it was heart-wrenching for me, and I cried a lot on the way to work. It was really hard, and I was going to a place where I was trying to change the lives of 35 other kids, and my own kids were getting lost, and they weren't a part of our lives, and that was really hard on us as a family, and we never saw each other.
I was a warehouse manager at a paper company, and I was in a job where basically for my age and without having a degree, I was tapped out. You know, I was at the top of my pay scale, and so really just didn't have a whole lot of hope for my future. Kind of just knew where I was going to be the rest of my life, and worked, you know, probably close to 60 hours a week. And so I was 65 pounds overweight and drinking 2 or 3 pots of coffee a day, you know, trying to keep my energy levels up. And that brought on some other bad habits that I had.
So when AdvoCare came into our life, we saw an immediate way to change our situation and to not have to live in the constraints of no money, no time with each other. We never had money to do anything.
And we were in a place in our life where Plan A had no other direction. We were at the end of the road, and so we didn't have any other options. And so, you know, we were in a good place to really start this business.
Now, the craziest thing is that we're home together. All day we homeschool our kids, we travel with them, they're with us all the time. And in February we decided we would go to our family home in Idaho and ski. And our kids love to ski, and we thought, why not? We can work from there. And that was our biggest month we ever had. We made over, I think it was $18,000 that month, skiing in Idaho with our kids. And literally that's just something that it's just hard for me to even say that the average income being almost $20,000 a month. But how many hours would you have to be away from your family to be earning an income like that? But to do that with your family and home all day with your very best friend and surrounded by your kids and watching them all day and being a part of their lives like that, we're able to spend time, you know, they're able to spend time with grandparents, and when someone's sick in our family, we just get to go be with them. And there is nothing like that, plus an income that's growing.
And I'm envious. You know, I think it's pretty incredible to see people live lives on their terms, especially at that age. And I think Dee obviously wanted to be home with her kids, and I think they were really strapped there for a while. Dee was working incredible hours, Sandy was working incredible hours, and they just weren't seeing themselves really getting ahead. And AdvoCare is just giving them the opportunity to live life on their terms.
You know, when you love something, you can share it with anyone. And we had no sales background, we had no business background, we had no nutrition background, you know, nothing. You know, we came from education, and, you know, Sandy was a warehouse manager, so management. So we didn't know anything about AdvoCare when we first started, but we loved the product. And we felt like it would bless people's lives by sharing it. And so I think that's all you need, is a willingness to be teachable and learn. And if you're passionate about the product, then you can build a business.